Welcome to Freeport Middle School. The following video and website will help you to get a better understanding of what Freeport Middle School will look and feel like next week when you come back to school. We will work with you on all these procedures so we can keep everyone safe and in school. We look forward to seeing you. Thanks. When you get on the bus, you'll notice there's a hand sanitizer on the left. You need to sanitize as you enter the bus. When you get on the bus, you will walk to the furthest back of the bus. We are loading from back to front. When you walk down the aisle, you'll notice there are some X's in the aisle and the X's by the windows. You need to sit by an X because they are appropriately socially distanced apart. When you get to the school, you will unload from front to back. So the students closest to the front will unload first. The students in the back will unload last. So students aren't crossing over each other to make sure we're staying appropriately socially distanced.
Thank you.
When you're getting off the bus at the school, you'll notice the lines on the pavement to help you stay apart. And you'll notice that they're the outdoor hand sanitizers. Please make sure you sanitize before you come into the school. And once you come into the school, you will go straight either to the cafeteria for breakfast or to your advisor. The parent drop-off circle will have one lane of traffic on the school side of the parent drop-off. Students will get out. They'll walk up the pathway using the white lines that are for socially distancing. They'll see the hand sanitizers on the way in. All students will need to sanitize prior to entering the building. And when they enter the building, they'll either go to the cafeteria for breakfast or go straight to their advisory. Their advisory teacher will then let them go to their locker after they have checked in with an advisory. At the end of the day, when you go into the bus, you'll notice the lines on the pavement to stay socially distanced apart, and just make sure you hand sanitize before you get on the bus.
Hey students, when you come back to school, you are going to notice that the hallways look a little bit different. We have put tape on the floor of the hallways. There's one big piece down the center to remind you to stay to the right, just like cars on the road. We are always going to stay to the right of the tape. On the floor, there are some spots to stand when it's crowded to help you remember how to maintain at least 3 feet of space. There are also some spots outside of classrooms.
And as you will see, as you are entering the classroom, you will be able to carry your backpack. I'm going to stay to the right. I'm going to wait for the class to leave, and then I'm going to walk into the classroom, find my desk, have a seat, and my backpack under my desk, and I have arrived.
Drinking water is really important on a hot day. You want to come to school with your water bottle already filled at home.
I've been drinking water throughout the day, and with teacher permission, I am allowed to come and refill my water bottle. I'm coming to the touchless part of the fountain. My water bottle here. You notice nobody else was around me. I didn't take my mask off to take a drink. Again, having a drink needs to have teacher permission. And I'm going to go back to my class.
With permission from your teacher, you can go to the bathroom. If all bathrooms are occupied, wait outside, 3 feet away, 3 feet apart. Please keep your mask on while in the bathroom and wash your hands before leaving. When you get back to your classroom, sanitize your hands.
My name is Angela Sklar. I'm the school nurse at Freeport Middle School. I work with Maureen Erskine, and we're both here today to talk about masks and what we want you to know about them to start the school year. So first of all, an acceptable form of a mask that we want your student to have should have multiple layers of fabric, and it should have ear loops that are going to go around the ears. And it should cover the nose and the chin and fit snugly around the face. So it should look like this. There are many different versions of this out there. As long as it meets those parameters, we are happy to tell you that that's just fine. So here's another example of another mask that we have. And just to let you know, we are planning on having many breaks for students during the day. We recognize that importance, and there'll be water and breaks throughout the day, so no worries. Please make sure that they have one that they can wear and wear right into the building, and that they have an extra one in their backpack. And we hope to see everybody soon, and thank you so much for all you do as parents.
At the beginning or end of class, teachers may also have you wipe down your area with these wet wipes. You will continue to stay 3 feet apart from your fellow students, and you will wipe your work area and your seat. After you're done wiping your area, you'll go and throw your wipe in the trash. And then wait for your teacher at your workspace. Students have just left the classroom, and the teacher is going to come around and spray each desk and chair. Each surface that students touch will be sprayed. Students will then enter 3 feet apart from each other. They will grab a paper towel and wipe down their work areas and their seats. When they're done with their paper towels, they will go and throw them in the trash and sit at their desk and wait for the teacher to begin instruction.
It's time for lunch and recess. When your teacher has said it's time to go to lunch, you're going to go ahead and grab your lunch box, if you have one, out of your backpack, and you're going to walk with social distancing 3 feet apart from your classmates to the lunchroom. If you brought a cold lunch, you're going to make sure you choose the cold lunch line. If you are getting hot lunch at school, you'll go to the right. And staying 3 feet apart, you will head straight to the outside door. A teacher will guide your way, and you will head right outside to one of the picnic tables to a designated spot at the table. If you're getting hot lunch, you will pick up your lunch from one of our lovely, lovely lunch ladies, and you will proceed to the checkout counter where you will share your code, and they will punch that in for you. Immediately after, you're going to head straight outside to join your friends at a table for lunch. Once you get to the table, make sure you are sitting at one of the designated spots, and once you're seated, you are welcome to remove your mask and enjoy your lunch. When lunchtime is over and it's time to go to recess, you'll go ahead and put your mask back on, check around your seat to make sure you didn't leave any trash on the ground. Your lunch duty teacher will guide you to get in line. Make sure you're 3 feet apart from your classmates. There won't be any guidelines at this point, so just make sure that you have a good distance between the person in front of you and the person behind you. And in an orderly fashion, you're going to follow your lunch duty teacher to the front of the school. There will be other classes going on as we're walking around the school, so make sure to be respectful of any classes that are happening through the windows. And as you follow your lunch duty teacher to the front of the school, you will be greeted by your recess duty teacher who will take you out to the field. Once you get to the field, your recess duty teacher will guide you to place your lunch bag, if you have one, on the snack shack steps. And once you've placed it there, you are free to roam and enjoy your recess time and the fresh air. If you choose to hang out with friends in a close quarters setting, still keeping 3 feet apart, you're welcome to enjoy chatting on the field, but make sure to keep your mask on if you're going to be in this close proximity to your friends. If you would rather run around the field, keeping 14 feet away from your friends, you are welcome to take that mask off and run and frolic to your heart's content. As always with recess, make sure to have a lot of fun and be safe. Enjoy your lunch and recess.